the #1 television program for pro wrestling worldwide.
He asked for this.
Mine! Not Marty Sugar's! You see this? Mine! My house of hell has this belt. That is the way things are gonna be, and that is how they will be told. I am not on the poster, I am not advertised, and therefore, Westwold, I will not be defending this belt.
Hello, Big West Wrestling fans. It's Marty Sugar here for TalkDown 7.06, which is appropriately named Spinal Tapped. I don't think it's funny, but we'll get to it in a minute. Before we get to the meat and potatoes of this episode, Rigor Von Slasher did say one accurate thing in that unhinged diatribe we had. Friday, December the 13th, we are no longer at the Falkland Hall, but just down the road at Westwold Community Hall. A double booking error was thankfully corrected by the good people of both Westwold and Falkland, including the Falkland paper, who I want to give a special shout out for because they held back their printing a few hours to make sure we could update everything. And we will be wrestling in a Westwold Wonderland this Friday night. As for the Big West television title, a thrilling show in Powell River on December the 7th saw yours truly, Marty Sugar, literally get lucky and become two-time champion, despite badly injuring my back earlier in that very title match with Dash Dauntless and reigning champion gambler Bryce Lowe. A kendo stick to the back afterwards, as we saw in the original clip, sure as hell didn't help matters and left me like this after the match. Listener discretion is advised.
6 years ago, I was in Penticton, telling Silas Young. My bump card was full. I'd scribbled in the margins, and I was done. And then I decided to write over top and keep filling up the proverbial bump card. Bump, bump, over and over. And after 2 big tumbles to the floor and Rigor Von Slasher kendo stick to the kidneys. I went to fill in that bump card, and my proverbial pen wrote through the proverbial paper. Yeah, I won the television title for a second time. But at what f***ing cost? Rigor, you stole the goddamn belt. I don't care if I gotta wear a body cast before 2024 is done. I'm taking that belt away from you, you ugly little bugger. One way or the other.
So as you saw earlier, this show was originally set up to drop just before the Westworld Enderby weekend of December 13th, 14th, but it just didn't happen. Those screams of pain in Powell River weren't just some really good acting from your local thespian Marty Sugar, but I have been in so much pain that I cannot walk, sit, stand, or even sleep properly. Such is the life of an indie wrestler who turned 50 in February. Contrary to what a few mental and literal midgets will tell you, I have dedicated the last 22 years of my life to this business. I have literally broken my back to carry the Okanagan on my shoulders when times were toughest, and I could sit here like a miserable old vet and piss and moan, which it kind of sounds like what I'm doing right now. But this is about wrestling, my friends, not about me. My story has pretty much come to its end, and it's time I put it all down on paper before my old head gets too muddled from the chair shots and that snow shovel that one time. If you know, you know. But I digress as I do. So after winning the title on December 7th in Powell River, only to have it stolen by Rigor Von Slasher, it ended up on the shoulder of Zakin on December 13th, and ultimately ended up around the waist of KB6 on December 14th. Clear as mud? Well, you're just gonna have to wait for another episode to see how all that went down, I assure you. So let's pivot towards a year-end recap while I work on getting more matches up between now and our first weekend of 2025. Yes, we will not only be returning to Enderby on Saturday, January 11th, but we will finally be back in Falkland on Friday, January the 10th. For reals this time, no fooling. And as with any year-end recap, it means it's awards and whatnot. We will get to that on episode 7.7. So today I leave you with a fun match for Powell River as a hardcore icon of nearly a quarter century, Cremator Von Slasher, battles Abbotsford's new crown prince of hardcore, Big Rig, Jimmy Mitchell. We'll see you next time.